Hey guys, welcome back to Sissy Spaces. I hope you're enjoying your day today, and I want to thank you for sharing a part of it with me. I'm so glad you're here because today's video is a good one. I've compiled several of my favorite cleaning videos into one long Clean With Me marathon that you could put up on your TV, tablet, or phone and do whatever task or chores you need to get done today while bringing me along as a friend to clean with you. What's great about this Clean With Me marathon is that you don't have to stop what you're doing to change the channel. You just have that consistent cleaning, organizing, cooking, decluttering, and laundry motivation with lots of decorating ideas. I've also included some outdoor cleaning motivation along with some cleaning tips and routines to help you maintain a clean and tidy home. And you have everything you need in this one video to start your decluttering and organizing goals off right. So I hope you enjoy this one and it motivates and inspires you to do all the things you need to get done today. I also hope by cleaning together, cleaning becomes more enjoyable as it has for me. And as always, at the end of the video, if you're new to the channel, hit that like, subscribe button and share this channel with your family and friends. And if you've already subscribed, welcome back and continue to hit that like button. And thanks for your support. I do what I do because of you. So without further ado, let's get this Clean With Me marathon started. Guys, welcome to Sissy Spaces and thanks for being here. Today's video is a whole house clean with me with lots of cleaning motivation. I'm also taking you along to shop for some new home decor and I'm sharing a decor haul of the items chosen. But before cleaning and shopping, I'm starting with laundry first because instead of completing my daily routine of 1 load per day, I'm completing 4. The boys have already dropped off their sheets and towels, so I was able to get their towels started before breakfast, as well as wash some of my fur baby's favorite throws. And I also plan to wash me and hubby's towels and sheets as well. So as you can see, today's whole house clean with me is going to be a busy one, but also fun. And I hope you enjoy it, and it motivates you to do some cleaning, shopping, and loads of laundry of your own. And as always, if you do enjoy today's video, please remember to like, subscribe if you're new, comment, and share. Max is not due for his next grooming appointment until later this week. So as of today, he's pretty dirty. And as such, these throws are needing to be washed every 2 to 3 days. I could bathe him, but I figured I would hold off considering it's raining a lot lately, and Max being Max will continue to track in the dirt and get dirty fairly quickly. But to be honest, I really don't mind because he is my fur baby. You'll notice as I move from room to room that I'm tidying first before cleaning. In other words, returning items to their designated space, also known as tidying, before cleaning or removing dust, dirt, and debris from those spaces previously tidied. So I do plan to return to the family room to clean the fireplace hearth and vacuum the rug. I also ordered a new rug and will share it with you in an upcoming video. So today's goal in this whole house clean with me is to tidy and do a surface clean of our whole house, tackling only those spaces needed. Last night after dinner, I unloaded and loaded the dishwasher because I knew today would be a busy one. I also descaled and changed the filter in my carriage, but forgot to clean the exterior of it, as well as the faucet and countertops in that area. So we'll do that today, as well as clean the kitchen eating area using a microfiber cloth with a small amount of Dawn dish detergent, in which in this case is all that's really needed. I'm trying really hard to reduce the amount of cleaning products used, which not only benefits the environment, but also our health and wallet. I am aware that sometimes a stain will require a stronger product, but we'll try to remember to use Dawn dish detergent and vinegar before anything else. By the way, I wanted to share how much rain we received on this day and how dark it became fairly quickly as the storms rolled in. And I was very grateful that we didn't lose power or internet access the entire time. Whenever it storms, Max gets a little anxious because of the loud and unpredictable noises. So to relieve some of his anxiety, we hold him all on his favorite blanket or place him in his crate and cover it with a crate cover, which works every time. Our vet did inform us that dogs have a much more acute sense of hearing than humans, and thunder and lightning can be startling and frightening sometimes. We've also tried distracting him with toys and treats, but found that by holding him or placing him in a covered crate with his favorite toys and throw works best. Before continuing to clean, I wanted to share this decor haul I picked up while shopping in last week's video, starting with this natural rattan vase with handles. And I also found this more budget-friendly one from Walmart, but in a darker shade. I also picked up these faux florals that were $7.99 each, and this marble-lidded dish that in my opinion was a steal at $14.99, along with 3 candle holders, 2 marble, and 1 faux travertine for $7.99 each. And although I'm sharing these sparse fall florals, I did return them a few days later because I found some fuller ones that I liked much better. Hubby does keep his office pretty clean and organized, but occasionally, like today, I like to clean and declutter his desk. I do inform him of where I place his things because there's nothing more annoying than someone moving your stuff, which causes you to have to search for it later. And unlike in past videos, instead of using Pledge Expert Care wood oil to clean his desk, I'm using a microfiber cloth dipped in warm water with a little bit of Dawn dish detergent added. Another area within this office I always declutter is the mail. Whenever we receive junk mail, we place it on the shredder right away, which aids in reducing clutter. And at least 3 times per week, we shred that junk mail as well as any other mail not needed. While the boys' towels and sheets were finishing up in the washer and dryer, I figured this would be a good time to strip our bed and place our sheets in the wash as well. And although not shown, I also collected our towels as well as tidied the bathroom vanities and cleaned the sinks. In last week's video, I mentioned that the Threshold brand at Target had a 40% off sale on these quilts. So I picked up 3 different colors, and we'll share those with you as well as the new chunky knit throws in a future video. Now that our sheets are in the wash, I can finish cleaning the kitchen eat-in area, starting with the floors. I love the color of these dark laminate wood look floors, but they do tend to show dust, scratches, and other debris more easily. They can also fade over time due to sun exposure and do require more frequent cleaning to maintain their appearance. So sweeping and/or vacuuming these floors is a daily requirement, and that's the reason why we have so many iRobots. In between vacuuming these floors and taking a break, I loaded the boys' last set of towels in the dryer and added me and hubby sheets to the wash, which means I'm done washing our last load for the day. The boys have already folded their sheets and taken them upstairs, but I chose to fold their towels considering I removed them from the dryer. And I'm also taking them upstairs once done so I can tidy the linen closet where they're stored. The bath mats were still a little damp, so I placed them at the bottom of this ironing board so they could air dry. And although not shown, I did dry out the soap dispenser slot, door to the washer, and rubber gaskets surrounding the drum, which prevents the buildup of mold and mildew. And as I carried these towels up the stairs, I was reminded of just how bad they needed to be cleaned, and will do so once done cleaning the half bath. I am using the spray-away foaming glass cleaner and Clorox disinfectant wipes to clean the half bath because along with cleaning it, I also want to disinfect it. 2 weeks ago, I did a deep clean of this half bath, so only a surface clean is required today, removing any dust, stains, and debris seen. I have considered replacing this pedestal sink with a cabinet in order to store these cleaning supplies. But for now, storing them in the kitchen works just fine. I also want to paint or add wallpaper to this half bath, but haven't decided which option would work best. I did quickly clean the inside of the toilet off camera because I didn't want to gross you out. Sometimes I don't want to record cleaning inside of the toilet, but when I don't, I'm asked if I clean the toilet. So I figured the best way to handle this is to do a speed clean of the interior of the toilet off camera first. Now that Max is down for his nap, I felt it would be the best time to clean this fireplace hearth. Usually, I would use the Wyman's Granite and Stone Cleaner to clean the tile on this hearth, but today I chose to use a damp microfiber cloth dipped in a mixture of warm water and Dawn dish detergent. Again, I'm trying to reduce the amount of products used when cleaning our home. Don't get me wrong, I'm not cutting out all of our cleaning supplies, but I am limiting how often I use them. I'm happy to announce we've gained over 100 new subscribers since my last introduction. So if you're new to the channel, please introduce yourself in the comments. But I'll go first. My friends call me Charlene, but my family call me Sissy. That's the channel name. I live outside of Atlanta with my hubby of 33 years, our 2 young adult sons, and our fur baby Max. I enjoy creating out cleaning, decorating, and homemaking videos, and I give you tips and tricks on how I maintain a clean and tidy home. So again, introduce yourself in the comments because I would love to hear from you, and I always respond. Although not shown, I did go back and vacuum the landing, as well as the bottom of the stairs. Also, I was asked where the artificial tree ended up after moving it all over the house. And as you can see, I decided to keep it in my oldest son's bedroom, which is located upstairs. But during the holidays, we'll move it to the landing on the stairs in order to make room for the Christmas tree. That will be placed where the artificial tree is currently located. I did deep clean his bedroom and bathroom 2 weeks ago, so today I'll do a surface clean only. It's amazing how quickly the boys will tidy up their bedrooms and bathrooms when I tell them I'm gonna clean it on camera. Sometimes I tell them I'm gonna film cleaning it just so they can clean it themselves. Also, I am getting the itch again to have the boys' vanity stripped of the paint color and the countertops replaced, as well as removing this huge tub, but it's currently not in the budget. I'm also thinking of getting rid of this gallery wall and replacing it with a large mirror. And I have been looking for rugs for the boys' bedrooms as well as this bedroom. If you're new to the channel, last month we discovered that we were unable to add a pool to our backyard because of the location of the septic tank and leach field. So the money we saved for the pool is now being used to update our home with new decor and possibly furniture. And as those items are purchased in place, my plan is to continue to share them with you. So if you're not already subscribed, please do so you don't miss it. Our youngest has always done a good job of maintaining his bedroom, but the one thing he definitely doesn't do is dust. Also, for those that ask, I'm still pressuring hubby to start a cooking channel, but again, it's still a no-go. He is an avid bowler and bowls at least 4 times per week, so in reality, he really doesn't have time to maintain a channel, which means the cooking channel is out. I really need to restuff these bean bags, but unfortunately the cover isn't removable. I did spend some time last night online looking for bean bag covers similar to these, but unfortunately wasn't able to find any. Honestly, I was happy to see that the boys had already cleaned their sinks, toilets, and showers, which really only left me the task of surface cleaning and dusting. I also didn't need to vacuum or mop because the iRobot did the vacuuming and the boys did the mopping. As you can see, I still haven't removed the old stain from the bottom of this desk. I do have it on my to-do list, but that list is huge. I am planning to take some time next week to sit down, review the list, and check one thing off at a time. And of course, I'll bring you along with me as it happens. Hubby and the boys do use this Bowflex daily, so I try to clean it at least once per week. At one point, I was using Clorox wipes on it, but noticed it was drying out the rubber components of the Bowflex, as well as the mat. So now I use a damp microfiber cloth only to clean it, and sometimes dip it in a soapy water solution. Fallen down these stairs while cleaning them, so now I clean them in sections. Banisters and floors one week, and the iron spindles in another week. Also, I did use 2 microfiber cloths, although it may have seemed as if I only used one. And as you can see, each room within our home needed to be cleaned, even though it was mostly dusting and a surface clean. In last week's Productive Day in the Life video, many of you commented that I should cook more often on my channel. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to add a cooking segment to this video, but I do plan to add more cooking in future videos. And as a reminder, hubby enjoys cooking, so occasionally you will continue to see some meals prepared by him. mentioned earlier, I did order different color quilts from Target, so I plan to store this green one and place a new one on our bed once it arrives. By the way, it did stop raining as quickly as it started, so now it's not only hot outside, but also humid. But I can't complain because there are others out there that are facing weather that's far worse. I did include a shopping segment in this video, and on that day, I was pulled over for swerving in front of a police unit. I have mentioned this on my channel before, but I'm partially blind in the right eye because of the retinal tear that occurred after my stroke in 2010. So whenever I change lanes, veering over to the right into the slower lanes, I may not judge an oncoming car's speed, such as the cop I pulled in front of. But because I have a disabled parking permit, I received only a written warning. For those that are new to the channel, I like vacuuming all of the rooms at once, and I do the same when mopping them. Also, I did run the iRobot, but it returned to the charging station before vacuuming the back hallway, laundry room, family room, and me and hubby's primary bedroom, bathroom, and walk-in closet. As mentioned earlier, I do plan to replace this rug because I'm unable to remove some of the paint and stains that have settled over time. But I am going to try cleaning it again before disposing of it because I really want to place it upstairs in the second owner suite, which is currently our oldest bedroom. Our bathroom floors are not that bad because I vacuum them daily, but I do plan to mop them later, so a quick vacuum is needed. I'm also reconsidering my decision not to order a wet dry vac because along with mopping these floors, I also plan to mop the floors in our primary bedroom, walk-in closet, and family room, which is a lot. By the power of television, me and hubby's sheets are dry, which means laundry is done for the day, and I can watch some of my favorite shows as I fold them. Lately, I have been really enjoying westerns, and one that I chose to watch today is called Horizon, an American Saga Chapter 1, which stars Kevin Costner, who also directed and co-wrote it. By the way, I did finally finish watching Season 1 of Squid Game, and recently started watching Season 2. And I want to thank you for suggesting it because it's a fun watch. These sheets are over 6 years old and are beginning to show their age. I ordered them from Bed Bath & Beyond and have been trying to find them since. They do sell a near perfect match at Macy's, but they're an investment and are beyond my budget. I do plan to search for some while at Target today, but I did set a budget and plan to stick to it. Before shopping today at Target and Hobby Lobby, I need to return some Amazon orders that were highly disappointing. And while at Target and Hobby Lobby, my goal is to also find some colorful fall decor because I'm really trying to get away from all the black decor that I currently have and add more colorful decor to my collection. And today's search was a win. I really like the black and brown taper candles shown earlier, which would fit right in as part of my Halloween decor. I also like the marble tray and lidded dish, which reminded me of the ones I seen last week at the at-home store, but unlike those, these at Target are real marble, thus costing almost 3 times as much. And although I wasn't looking for lamps or artwork, I did think the ones seen today were some great choices for fall. And of course, I couldn't leave Target without checking out their faux stems, which are of great quality. Last year, I decorated for fall for the first time and added 3 faux pumpkins, which was needed in order to give the design some color. This year, I plan to do the same, but again, limiting the number of pumpkins to no more than 5. I'm also adding some new fall stems this year and possibly artificial fruit to the fall decor I plan to place in the kitchen. These stems were on sale at Target for $3.49 each, so of course I picked up 6 of them because in my opinion they look very realistic and are of great quality. I also received a text while shopping that my new rug had arrived, and again my plan is to share it with you in next week's video along with some other new decor I ordered from Amazon, a floral and pottery barn. Hey guys, welcome to Sissy Spaces and thanks for being here. In today's video, we're getting it all done, starting with switching out this rug and replacing it with a new one I ordered off Amazon last week. And speaking of switching, we're changing up 2 of the rooms upstairs in order to allow for better usage of this space. I'm also sharing additional home updates, a quick and easy recipe, along with decluttering my decor closet and a few of the drawers in the kitchen. So as you can see, today's Get It All Done is going to be a busy one, and I hope you enjoy it. And it motivates you to check some items off your to-do list as well. And as always, if you do enjoy today's video, please remember to like, subscribe if you're new, comment, and share. In last week's Whole House Clean With Me video, I explained that I wanted to replace this rug because I was unable to remove the speckles of paint and the color stains from the Georgia red clay dirt that had embedded itself within it. But our oldest really wanted it in his room and has promised me that he will do his best to clean it and keep it clean. As you just saw, I did develop a checklist to guide me along the way, and I'm proud to say that I was able to check off all but one item off of it. But I do plan to share that one item not completed today in next week's video. And before putting down the new rug, I wanted to mop underneath it, because who knows when I will make time to mop underneath it again. And as you'll see, mopping was definitely needed. Whenever I use the Swiffer Wet Pads, I wring out the excess liquids, because as I've mentioned before in several of my other videos, these are laminate wood look floors, and they will swell up and discolor if any liquid is left standing on them. So as I mop, I do go back over the previously mopped space to remove any excess liquids. That's one of the reasons why I'm hesitant to order a wet dry vac, but mopping it by hand is a lot of work, and the main reason why I do want a wet dry vac. While the floors are drying in the family room, the boys and I are clearing out the two rooms I'm switching today. The reason for the switch is to remove the bed from in front of the window, and I have been informed by guests that the old guest room is warmer in the summer and colder in the winter than the rest of the house due to the higher ceilings. So we're switching the guest room to where the current gym is now, and vice versa. The old gym have 9-foot ceilings, while the ceilings in the old guest room are over 15 feet in height. And along with switching the rooms, we're also cleaning and decorating them. For those that didn't watch my guest bedroom furniture flip video I posted over 3 months ago, the boys and I removed the old stain from the bed and dresser and applied a clear coat of polyurethane. But as you just saw, we did miss some spots. Also, I was trying to be careful while removing these frames because I do want to reuse them. But as you're about to see, there was one that didn't make it. I have realized over time that you don't know how large a room really is until you have to mop it empty. This room is the same size as the office located below it, but if you watched last week's video, the office seems much smaller. And just like the floors in the family room, I mopped over the previously mopped areas in order to remove the excess liquids. And again, wishing I had a wet dry vac as I mopped it. floors are dry, which means I can lay down the new rug. I did order the same rug that was in here before because I really like it. Also, this is a budget-friendly 9x12 rug at under $150, and it's of good quality because the previous rug is over 5 years old, and the only reason why I replaced it was because of the stains. But with this new rug, I do plan to clean it more often versus only once every 6 months, as I had done before. Also, I did document twice in order to flatten it more, and I didn't order a rug pad because the heavy sofa will prevent it from shifting once it's placed on it. The boys would have moved the sofa on the new rug, but our oldest left for work while our youngest was outside walking Max. And by the time he returned, I was already done. Also, I did use the Swiffer dry cloth to clean the remaining floors in the family room as well as the kitchen before clearing out the old gym. And I took a break for lunch as well as an additional few minutes to play with Max. Finishing up in the family room, our youngest was vacuuming the floors in the old gym, as well as clearing out some of the items. And we were very grateful for the furniture sliders shown earlier, because while using them, the desk and dresser were a breeze to move. By the way, the furniture sliders we used are for hard floors only, but you can also order some for carpet. And I'll have them linked in my description box in case you're interested. It didn't take us long to empty the old gym because none of the items we removed required any disassembling. Also, unlike the family room in this room, I didn't need to mop because our youngest did it for me. Before continuing, I do want to thank Costway for sponsoring this part of today's video. They sent me their 2-in-1 folding treadmill to try, and I was happy to oblige. It has been really hot and raining a lot lately, which has prevented me from taking my morning walks as often. So this 2-in-1 folding treadmill was exactly what I needed. It's lightweight and was quick and easy to set up because it comes already assembled. And it has a 300-pound weight capacity with a speed range of up to 7.6 miles per hour. This 2-in-1 treadmill also comes with a remote control holder, safety key, and phone holder. And you can use the treadmill in the running mode with the handle up and walking mode with the handle down. By the way, you can also download the app, which allows you to track your exercise data and share with others. But I chose not to do it on this day. The instruction manual was easy to read and follow, which enabled me to easily attach all the components without any assistance. Also, the 3-prong power cord is standard and extends up to 5 feet. And after grabbing one of hubby's Phillips head screwdriver, I was able to attach the remote control holder and phone holder with ease. start, you need to switch on the power button, which is located at the front of the treadmill. Then use the remote to start, decrease or increase your speed, and stop. The window display is large, which allows you to see your speed, time, distance, and calories burned. And you can adjust the folding handle and tighten the belt as needed. Also, this 2-in-1 folding treadmill is easy to maintain and comes with lubrication for the belt as well as additional tools required. 2 weeks ago, I mentioned in my Productive Day in the Life video that Target had a 40% off sale on all of their threshold quilts and other bed linens. So at that time, I picked up this brown quilt as well as the beige one. Last year, I ordered the green one and have been using it and loving it since, but washed and stored it once I received these two. I also plan to use the beige one in the new guest bedroom location today, but haven't decided if I wanted to top it with the dark gray or brown chunky knit throw that I also picked up during the sale. I also ordered a mirror for the gym, and I'm hoping it arrives before day's end. Along with the remainder of the artificial faux stems I ordered from May Floral. Over the last year, I have been really enjoying decorating and updating my home, and I want to thank you for all of your suggestions and kind comments, and I ask that you please keep them coming. My original plan was to decorate this bedroom on this day, but I decided to hold off until tomorrow because I still hadn't decided which color of chunky knit throw I wanted to use, as well as the artwork and faux stems. I also wanted to repair the holes in the walls from the previous items hung in here and the gym. So once done setting up and repairing the holes in the walls, we'll call it a night and start early the next morning. I was able to remove most of the nails by hand, but there were a few that were painted over and recessed deeper in the walls, so the claw part of the hammer was needed. And I used a circular sander to smooth over the holes before applying the spackle. The spackle I'm going to use is pink when initially applied and turns white once it dries. And tomorrow, I'll finish by smoothing out the spackle and painting over them. It's the next day, and the guys from Fresh Air Ducts arrived early to clean our dryer vent and replace the hose. Hubby cleans the dryer vent every 6 months, but yearly we like to hire a professional to clean it and address any potential issues found. These guys did a great job, and cleaning the vent only cost $79, and the hose replacement was an additional $50. walking on my new treadmill from Causeway and freshening up, I wanted to share this quick and easy recipe with a 10-minute prep time. The recipe is called cucumber, tomato, and avocado salad, but today I'm going to make it substituting a red onion for the cucumber because I forgot to pick up a cucumber while at Walmart last night. By the way, I'm making this in bulk because not only do I eat it as a side dish, but I also like to place it on top of burgers and hot dogs and eat it as a dip. I think the most important step that's not mentioned in this recipe is cleaning the vegetables. To clean them, I like using a mixture of cold water and white distilled vinegar. And as I let them soak in this mixture, I also use a veggie wash that I picked up at Walmart. And once done cleaning them, I always use a salad spinner to remove any excess water from the leafy vegetables, such as the cilantro I'm prepping today. Slicing vegetables and meats, we use two different cutting boards. A white synthetic cutting board hubby picked up at Williams-Sonoma years ago for the vegetables, and a wooden butcher block end grain cutting board for the meats. According to research, it's important that you use two separate cutting boards for meats and vegetables, which prevents cross-contamination. By using separate cutting boards, you minimize the risk of harmful bacteria transferring to foods that won't be cooked, like the recipe we're prepping today. Before slicing the vegetables, I want to quickly sharpen the knife using this fine edge sharpener, which is made of stainless steel. We've used this one as well as other sharpening tools in the past, but found that this one works best because I'm sure some of you are aware that when slicing tomatoes, a sharp knife is required, or you'll end up with a mushy mess. As some of you are well aware, the rule within our home is whoever cooks doesn't clean. But today I'm making an exception, considering I'm actually meal prepping versus cooking. Also, this recipe asks that you add olive oil and lemon juice to the vegetable mixture once done, along with salt and pepper. But I chose not to add the olive oil or lemon juice, thus only adding salt and pepper. Whenever I slice leafy vegetables like cilantro, I like to slice the entire stem versus only removing the leaves of the stem. I also prefer cutting my avocados last to to prevent them from browning prematurely due to oxidation, which occurs when the cut flesh is exposed to air. And I refrigerate this recipe once done right away to maintain the freshness and flavor. Although not shown, I did add salt before the pepper, and I also added fresh cracked pepper. Again, this recipe calls for olive oil and lemon juice, but I chose not to add them. And later that evening, hubby grilled chicken, sausages, and burgers, and as mentioned earlier, we did eat this as a side dish, which was absolutely delicious. After a speed clean of the kitchen, I was excited to get started with decorating the new guest bedroom location. I did use the new quilt mentioned earlier and chose the gray chunky net throw over the brown one. I also chose to use wall art that I already had with faux stamps and decimals that I've used in the past. Of course, before decorating the rest of the room, we need to make the bed. Also, whenever I purchase new colorful quilts and blankets, I always choose the king size, which allows me to use them in any of the bedrooms. And I decided before adding the remaining decor in this new guest bedroom, I'll hang up some items in the gym, which will only take a few minutes. As you can see, the holes are fully covered and painted. I did my best to blend the new paint with the old, and overall think I did a pretty good job. And instead of putting additional holes in the walls, I chose to use clear command strips to hang the resistance bands. Unfortunately, the mirror didn't arrive in time to make the video, but once it arrives and hubby hangs it, I'll definitely share it with you. Again, the chunky net throwing quilt are from Target and the throw pillow covers are from Etsy, while the inserts are Amazon finds. And to decorate the dresser, I chose to use the same decor I used when decorating it in my spring clean and decorate with me video. Later, after reviewing this footage, I did notice that some of the items were off-centered, like this frame, as well as the small lumbar pillow shown earlier. But no worries, because I did go back and straighten them before adding final touches to the gym. And I also placed the new artificial stems from Target in this space that I shared in last week's Whole House Clean With Me video. Again, the mirror didn't arrive in time in order to make the video, so I decided to hang the jump ropes in that space for now, and when the mirror does arrive, I'll place the jump ropes in a woven basket or someplace else. Before decluttering my decor closet, I wanted to add these decorative garage handles and hinge magnets to the garage door. We have discussed replacing the door, which is the same one that came with the house and is over 24 years old. The door also has holes in them, which can be repaired, but we would rather replace it. I have been looking at different designs and wanted to see if I really like this one before purchasing a new door. Per year, I like to declutter and donate decor that I no longer plan to use. In December, I donated 3 large bags of decor, but today I ended up donating 5, including a Christmas tree and 3 wreaths. Years ago, I promised hubby that I wouldn't purchase any new decor unless I can fit them in my decor closet, so it was important that I decluttered it before storing the new items acquired. And I'm happy to say that all new items fit after decluttering it with a little bit of space to spare. Our youngest did help by removing some of the storage containers from the closet because they were a lot heavier than I remembered. I also wanted to donate the KitchenAid stand mixer attachments shown earlier because I've never used them and don't plan to do so. Also this year, I want to add more color to our home using artificial stems, decor pillows, throws, and miscellaneous decor. So today, I donated most of my black and white items as well as a lot of green faux stems. Decluttering the faux stems and florals were simple, as I already had in mind the items I wanted to donate, and to make it easier, I decluttered them by season, starting with the fall stems first, then winter or Christmas faux stems, and eventually I decluttered the spring ones, removing the green pothos stems from the Cosmo sprays, and which I plan to keep. Both stems and florals are done, which means we're now moving on to the storage containers. Decluttering the storage containers did take up most of my day because I unwrapped each item and for some pondered on whether or not to donate them. But whenever I hesitated, I reminded myself that the goal this year is adding color. So if the decor item was not colorful, it was time to donate it. And as you can see, I stayed on task because most of the items are black or white or plain green in color. Not only did I declutter my decor in faux florals, but I also decluttered my decorative throw pillow covers. Again, focusing on keeping the colorful ones and donating the plain ones. And as you can see, I like storing them in this woven basket as well as the one located in the family room. Most of these decor pillow covers are from Etsy, with a few from Amazon, Pottery Barn, and Walmart. And once I'm decluttering them, we'll remove the 7.5-foot Christmas tree from the closet upstairs that I plan to donate today. By the way, the one item that I didn't complete today was sharing my decor haul, because I'm still waiting on some faux stems from A Floral and items that I ordered from Pottery Barn. But I'll definitely share my decor haul in next week's video regardless. Guys, welcome to Sissy Spaces, and thanks for being here. In last week's Sunday Reset video, I cleaned and prepped the inside of our home for fall. So today, I'm cleaning and prepping the outside, weeding between the custom borders located on the side in front of our home and in between the pavers on the back patio. I'm also cleaning, decluttering, and organizing several closets and sharing one of my favorite recipes that's quick and easy with a 5-minute prep time. So I hope you enjoyed today's clean with me and it motivates you to do some cleaning, decluttering, and organizing of your own. And as always, if you enjoyed today's video, please remember to like, subscribe if you're new, comment, and share. It rained last night, which means the soil is perfect for weeding, because the soil has softened, making it easier to pull the weeds out by the root. I'm also using a handy tool I ordered off Amazon years ago, which allows me to remove the weeds without disturbing the surrounding plants or pavers. This was a cloudy day, but every once in a while the sun would appear, making it a lot warmer than forecasted. So every hour I would take a break indoors to hydrate and catch my breath. Weeks ago, I was contacted by Yard Care, who specializes in electric garden tools, and they asked that I review either their 2-in-1 dethatcher and scarifier, cordless leaf blower, or cordless chainsaw. And as you can see, I chose the cordless leaf blower. Hubby does have a gas-powered leaf blower, but in my opinion it's heavy and requires a lot of steps to get started. Unlike this cordless leaf blower from Yard Care, which is battery-powered, lightweight at only 5.3 pounds, and to get started, you only need to push a button. This cordless leaf blower by Yard Care features a non-slip rubber handle for a secure and comfortable grip, and is ergonomically designed to reduce fatigue as you use it. It also comes with an 18-volt battery, which is replaceable, and a detachable tube, which extends to cover a wide area. Or you can use it as a short tube like I did today for more focused airflow. The smart LED display ensures easy control, and it has 5 speeds and a turbo button for maximum power. As I cleared our back patio, I noticed this leaf blower smart design allowed the air tube to naturally droop during use, minimizing pressure needed to clear any leaves, dust, and debris seen. Also, according to Yard Care, this leaf blower is 50% quieter than many traditional leaf blowers that are currently on the market. And as you can see, I was able to clear the side of our home, back patio, and the sidewalk leading to our front door without having to recharge the battery. It's early the next morning, and the folks from Closet by Design are arriving in a few minutes to install the new custom closet system I ordered last month. I have worked with Closet by Design in the past, and every custom closet within my home has been designed and installed by them. I also ordered 2 additional shelves to go in my decor closet. So along with clearing out this closet and the closet in my guest bedroom, I'm also clearing out today parts of my decor closet as well. As I clean, declutter, and organize this closet, my plan is to place items that will go in the guest bedroom closet on the right, items I plan to keep in this closet on the left, and the items I plan to donate or trash are being placed next to the desk. And of course, things may change after the new custom closet system is installed. 2 years ago, I removed all of the storage tubs from this closet and placed them in the shed in case they were needed later. I also placed all of our caps and gowns on hangers, as well as the boys' book bags and my old high school majorette and twirler uniform. By doing so, I'm able to see everything I have and save a lot of storage space at the same time. After cleaning and decluttering the closet and getting the team from Closet by Design started, I figured this would be a good time to place a load of laundry in the wash, which consists of the boys' sheets. I have shared this on my channel before, but whenever I wash a load of whites, along with placing 1/4 of a cup of the Gain powder detergent in the main wash tray, white distilled vinegar in the fabric softener and bleach tray, I also place 1/8 of a cup of OxiClean in the pre-wash tray. And as deodorizers, I add a capful of the Moonlight Breeze scented firework beads to the tub of the washer, along with borax and some more of the OxiClean. And I pre-treat any stain seen with the liquid Shout Laundry stain remover as needed. 2 weeks ago, I cleaned, decluttered, and organized this decor closet. And while doing so, noticed that I had a lot of empty space on the left side where only one shelf is located. And after discussing it with my designer, we decided 2 additional shelves would fit in that area, allowing for more storage space. So once the team is done upstairs, they have been made aware to cut to size 2 additional shelves to fit that space. Unfortunately, there isn't a light in this closet, and I have been told by an electrician that he was unable to do so. I did order and install 2 battery-powered LED puck lights, but forgot to turn them on as I emptied the closet. But as you can see with the hallway light on, it does provide a little coverage when needed. As mentioned in the intro, I am sharing a new recipe today called chewy granola bars. This is a family favorite, and when the boys were little, I would make this weekly as a quick dessert for lunch or as a snack. This recipe can also be a healthy breakfast option, especially when made with whole grains, minimal added sugar, and healthy fats. To start, you'll need 4½ cups of rolled oats, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 2/3 a cup of softened butter, 1/2 cup of honey, 1/3 cup of packed brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 2 cups of the miniature semi-sweet chocolate chips. And once you've gathered all of your ingredients, you'll combine and lightly press the mixture into a lined 9x13-inch pan. Or you can do as I did and spray your pan with a nonstick spray instead. You'll then bake in a preheated 325-degree oven until golden brown, which is about 18 to 22 minutes. As you can see, this is a quick and simple recipe in which you can add a combination of different ingredients such as sunflower seeds, raisins, chopped dried fruits, or nuts. And by making these at home versus buying them, you have more control over the ingredients. And an added benefit is that it's cheaper too. The team from Closet by Design informed me that they had already added the 2 additional shelves to the decor closet and was almost done installing the custom closet system in the gym. But I wanted to finish cleaning the sink and loading the dishwasher before organizing the decor closet because I knew along with that and finishing the closets upstairs would take up the rest of my day. did decide to hold off on cleaning the sink, but I wanted to clean Max's bowl so it's ready for dinner, which is in about 4 to 5 hours. I also took a quick break because I knew once I started on the closets, I'll not stop until they're clean, decluttered, and organized. By the way, the team from Closet by Design was quick and finished the installation of the custom closet system within a few hours. They also patched the holes from the previous wire shop, as well as cleaned the area where they worked and asked if I was completely satisfied before they left. With the 2 additional shelves installed, I was able to place all of my fragile decor items on them, as well as several of my small tapered candle holders. Also yesterday, I received some new items I ordered from Pottery Barn last month, and we'll share those items with you in an upcoming video. As you can see, the chewy granola bars turned out great, and while they're cooling, I'll continue to clean, declutter, and organize the closets upstairs. By this time, the team from Closet by Design was done, which allowed me to remove the items from the gym that I had planned to place in the guest bedroom closet. While working with the designer, I decided that I didn't want to hang anything in the new custom closet, so no rods were installed, which means all the items that were hanging in the old closet had to be moved. And after cleaning, decluttering, and organizing this guest bedroom closet, there was plenty of space available to accept those items. The items I plan to donate today are being placed on the catwalk, and after organizing both closets, I'll put them in the trunk and drop them off later at our local Goodwill donation center. These items were originally planned to go in the guest bedroom closet, but now that I see that there's still plenty of room for those items to fit in here, and I even have enough room for all of hubby's albums, as well as his Hot Wheels collection and memorabilia. one point, I did forget that I had placed the boys' sheets in the wash, but remembered once I was done organizing the guest bedroom closet. I also spent a lot of time organizing hubby's Hot Wheels collection and memorabilia, but was so excited to show him how everything was displayed once he returned home from bowling. I did want to place me and hubby's golf bags and archery equipment in the guest bedroom closet because I plan to put the boys' Christmas trees in the Jim's closet. By the way, the remaining archery equipment, such as the bows, were placed at the very top of this closet. Trying to be very careful when organizing hubby's cars because I have dropped and broken several in the past. Also, this was the point in which I remembered that I had placed the boys' sheets in the wash, and after quickly loading them in the dryer, I then checked on the chewy granola bars before placing them in the fridge. You can see someone has already eaten 4 of the bars, and that someone is our youngest who recently returned home from his on-campus class. I'm not surprised though, because these chewy granola bars don't last long in our home. After storing and organizing all the remaining items, there was still plenty of room available, so I removed the DVD and CD cases that I kept in a kitchen cabinet and placed them upstairs in the new Jim's closet, which then left additional space in that kitchen cabinet that I plan to use later. the shelves and floor of the closets prior to organizing them, but I still wanted to use the Swiffer sweeper to remove any remaining dust and debris left behind. After cleaning the floors, I also did a quick clean of the bench, walking pad, and desk. And once done, made several trips up and down the stairs to load the items I plan to donate in the car. For those that are new to the channel, I like folding our laundry on the ironing board in the family room because the shelf is too high in the laundry room and the bench is too low in our bedroom. And while folding laundry, I like listening to jazz music on YouTube or watching some of my favorite shows on the big screen. Today, while folding laundry, I'm watching the movie called The Pickup, which is streaming on Prime Video, and stars Eddie Murphy, Pete Davidson, and Keke Palmer. The movie is hilarious, and together those three are comedy gold. Also, I didn't need to worry about dinner tonight because we have plenty of leftovers in the fridge. So once done folding laundry, I'm gonna feed Max, then call it a night. Guys, welcome to Sissy Spaces, and thanks for being here. Today's video is a productive day in the life in which I'm conquering my to-do list of cooking, cleaning, and shopping with a little bit of restocking and organizing. I'm also taking you along with me to Walmart and Sam's for our weekly grocery haul and to At Home to shop for some new fall decor. I do have a doctor's appointment today, so once done cooking and cleaning, we'll go there first and get an update on my past and present health concerns. And I'm completing some much needed lab work requested by my PCM. I'm also sharing lots of homemaking tips and routines that have made cooking, cleaning, and organizing easy as well as fun. So I hope you enjoyed today's productive day in the life and it motivates you to do some cooking, cleaning, shopping, restocking, and organizing of your own. And as always, if you enjoyed today's video, at the end of the video, please remember to like, subscribe if you're new, comment, and share. Today I'm cooking a 4-course breakfast meal in bulk, which should last all week. Our family has always started the day with a full breakfast, along with eating a medium-sized lunch and smaller dinner. But now that hubby and I are getting older, we've decided to skip the lunch altogether, thus incorporating a 12-hour fast in between meals. This 12-hour fast has regulated our blood sugar levels, helped with weight loss, and improved our blood pressure and cholesterol levels. I've also found over time that it's much easier to incorporate a 12-hour fast in between meals versus restricting our diet or certain foods. To start, I'm cooking 48 mini quiches, which consist of eggs, milk, whipping cream, green onions, unsalted butter, cheddar cheese, turkey bacon, and mini pie crust. I have prepared this recipe on my channel before, but we'll link it in my description box in case you're interested. And along with the mini quiches, I'm also cooking old-fashioned chicken-flavored grits, cheesy scrambled eggs with green onions, and maple-flavored sausage links. Since retiring in 2017, I made it a priority to return to my roots of a Southern style of homemaking, which consists of slow living, time with family, and easy homemade comfort foods. As a military family and having to move every few years, I've had the pleasure of experiencing many different foods and cultures, which were a lot of fun, but I always seem to migrate back to a Southern lifestyle of valuing family, homemaking routines, and cooking old-fashioned traditional recipes while incorporating some new ones. To ensure these mini quiches pop right out of these muffin pans, I'm greasing them well using the Pam Original Cooking Spray, which works best. By the way, I found these mini muffin pans at HomeGoods years ago, but I'm sure you can find them just about anywhere. And if you're interested, I've added a similar product to my Amazon storefront for convenience. I'm also using the Pillsbury mini pie crusts that are perforated, but chose to cut them to size because the perforated ones were too large. I've also used in the past the Pepperidge Farm puff pastry shells, and after trying these Pillsbury mini crusts, I found the Pepperidge Farm puff pastry shells are easier to use and taste better. In my opinion, this part of shaping the pie crust into the pans, as well as filling them up individually, takes the longest, because in order to shape them correctly into the pan, you need to press the pie crust flat into the bottom of the pan as well as up the sides. And I forgot to mention that once you prepared your egg filling, you want to refrigerate it. This is an important step because you want your egg filling cold before pouring it into the pie crust. I found over time that if your egg filling is not cold, it will soak into the pie crust prematurely, which results in a less flaky and soggy crust. Along with the old-fashioned chicken-flavored grits, I sometimes switch it up and cook the milky garlic-flavored ones. So instead of adding chicken-flavored bouillon cubes to boiling water, I substitute garlic powder and milk. But I found over time that my family really prefers the chicken-flavored grits versus the garlic-flavored ones. Also, in my opinion, the key to cooking old-fashioned grits versus quick grits, which are more processed, is to add the old-fashioned grits to boiling water slowly while stirring and simmer them over low heat until they're smooth and not gritty to the taste. You can choose to use the crustless option, which means you'll pour the egg filling directly into the greased pans. This not only saves you a lot of time, but also calories. And you have the option of substituting half and half or almond milk for the whole milk and heavy cream. Here I'm adding green onions, turkey bacon, and sharp cheddar cheese, but other options are sauteed vegetables, other meats besides bacon, and different cheeses, such as feta, white cheddar, Swiss, or mozzarella. As you can see, I'm filling each individual crust using a small ladle, which makes it easier to not overfill them. But you can also use a measuring cup or spoon, which works just as well. And once done filling all of the crusts, I'll add my toppings. I like adding my toppings on top of the egg filling versus mixing everything together. By placing my add-ons on top of my egg filling, this allows for even baking and reduces the possibility of a soggy crust. I hate to admit it, but the monotonous process of filling these crusts was actually relaxing. Also, I prepared the turkey bacon a few days before because we like to keep a lot of it on hand to add to our burgers, salad, and baked potatoes. And later you'll see none of the toppings were wasted because I added them to our cheesy scrambled eggs along with the remaining egg fillings. According to the recipe's cooking instructions, you should cook the mini quiches in a preheated 375 degrees oven until the center is just about set and edges are lightly browned, which is about 25 to 28 minutes. I like starting with 24 minutes and at the midway point rotate my pans so both are cooked evenly. And on this day, I did add an additional 3 minutes to the time, which means the total baking time for the mini quiches to fully cook was 27 minutes. Before cooking the cheesy scrambled eggs and maple flavored sausage links, I wanted to clean and tidy the family room before the rest of the family awakes. Yesterday, I forgot to fully cover the sofa, so as you just saw, Max's dirty paw prints are all over the place. Whenever it rains, he comes in from outside and likes to dry off on the rug and the sofa. So on rainy days, I try to remember to fully cover it so this doesn't happen. And since I'm removing his hair and debris off this sofa, I'll have our youngest remove the stains using the unbleached Clorox wipes, in which we've done for years. To clean this sofa, I sometimes use this brush as well as the Dyson V15 handheld vacuum. I chose not to use the vacuum today because I didn't want to wake the rest of the family. But as I was near the end of cleaning this sofa, our youngest came downstairs and Max, our fur baby, was waking up as well. I did order 24 by 24 pillow inserts or these 22 by 22 pillow covers, but because Max and our youngest plays with them so often, they're beginning to flatten quickly like the previous ones. Next time I order some new ones, my plan is to order them twice the size of the throw pillow, which will give it a plumpier appearance. And once done cleaning the sofa, Max reminded me to cover it with the throws in order to keep it clean. After checking on the mini quiches and old-fashioned grits, I figured this would be a good time to prep the cheesy scrambled eggs. And although not shown, I also placed the maple-flavored sausage links on the cooktop so they can start cooking as well. And I melted a half a stick of unsalted butter in another skillet prior to prepping these eggs, which included the leftover toppings and egg filling that I didn't use when preparing the mini quiches. The rule within our home is and has always been, whoever cooks doesn't clean. But we, hubby and I, do tidy the space we use while cooking. We also soak the used dishes and pots and pans under warm water and add Dawn dish detergent to them so they're easier to clean once the boys get to them. So when I think about it, the only cleaning we don't do while cooking are the dishes. But sometimes I do give them a little scrub to give them a head start. It does take time management skills and patience in order to cook multiple dishes at once. And that's why I consider my hubby a better cook than myself, because patience is a skill I'm still trying to master. For example, while everything was cooking, I was all over the place cleaning. And although not shown, I did clean off the kitchen eat-in table and chairs, as well as vacuum the rug in the family room. But I am proud to say that my multitasking skills are above par. Although not shown, I did add half a cup of water to the grits in order to remove the clumps. And once the oven timer sounded, I removed the mini quiches from the oven. As a reminder, according to the recipe instructions, the mini quiches are done once the center is set and the edges are lightly brown. I also had to move quickly because the maple flavored sausages and cheesy scrambled eggs were also done and needed to be removed from the cooktop so they wouldn't burn. By the way, before removing the scrambled eggs, I also removed the maple flavored sausages. As mentioned in previous videos, I prefer storing all of our food in glass containers versus plastic, because with glass storage containers, you can pour the hot foods directly in it from the cooktop or oven. Glass storage containers are also more resistant to scratches and odors than plastic, and they're non-porous, which means they won't absorb flavors or odors from the foods stored in it. After checking the time, I realized I had less than 2.5 hours before my doctor's appointment, and I still needed to eat breakfast, shower, and change. I also wanted to make my bed, considering I didn't do it earlier because hubby wasn't awake. And whenever I'm done showering, I also like to do a speed clean of the bathroom by vacuuming the floors, cleaning the mirrors and countertops. So let's quickly store this food and eat so I can make it to my appointment on time. As you can see, I did a good job of greasing the mini muffin pans because the mini quiches pop right out according to the cooking instructions. I also like spraying the pans down with Dawn Power Wash, which will make it easier for the boys to clean. And after making my plate, eating, and 2 cups of coffee, I quickly checked on Max before showering. Because I had an appointment on this morning, I did eat breakfast without the family and asked the boys to refrigerate the leftovers once they were done. Also, Max woke up a little earlier than usual. That's why he was taking an early nap. And out of habit, I removed the bathrobe from the floor, although I still needed to use it, and hung up hubby's towel before choosing jeans and a t-shirt to wear to my appointment. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to iron them, but after reviewing this footage, they weren't as wrinkly as I thought. I felt so refreshed after taking a shower, and if you compare my face to before and after, you'll definitely see what I mean. At this point, I was less than an hour shy of making it on time to see the doctor. But having a neat and tidy bed to climb into after a long day is important, so although I had less than an hour remaining, I took my time making my bed. By the way, I want to thank those who watched my last video, which was a Clean With Me marathon. It wasn't many of you, but I really appreciate the ones who did, and thank you for your support. I also want to welcome all of our new subscribers to the channel and like to congratulate all of you for helping this channel reach 10,000 subscribers. Also, for those who've been with my channel for a while, you made this happen by your continued support. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I wasn't going to mention this, but I felt I would do so, just in case anyone else was confused as to what a marathon is. Someone commented on my last video, which was a Clean With Me marathon, that they had seen some of the videos before, which is exactly what a Clean With Me marathon is. Some older videos joined together to give you hours or a marathon of cleaning motivation. By also posting marathons, it allows content creators like myself to take a break in order to spend time with family and friends, which is exactly what I did over the 4th of July holidays. So I hope this clears it up, and if you would rather I post fewer marathons, please leave a comment and I'll do my best to do just that. A few posts back, I asked if you preferred the colorful pillows on the bed or the neutral ones, and 95% of you voted for the colorful ones. So of course, I returned the colorful ones back to the bed. But for those who like the neutral ones, I decided to do something different with the oversized lumbar pillow, and I hope you like it. Either way works for me, and of course, hubby could care less. I also plan to change the blanket and throw pillows for fall, and will be asking for your opinion on those as well. I just think it's fun to change up the linens on the bed often, and by doing so, I hope it brings you just as much joy as it does for me. For those that like the neutral look of the pillows, I decided to try something different by turning the lumbar pillow around, showing the neutral side versus the pattern side. Also on this day, Target had a 40% off sale on all bed linens, So of course I picked up a few more of the chunky net throws and quilts, but in different colors. And I'll share those with you, as well as other home decor items I found in an upcoming video. The doctor's office is less than 20 minutes away, so I wasn't too concerned about being late. Also, today's visit will focus on some lab work results that were not that great in May, so today's lab work will be a follow-up to see if things have improved. And once done, we'll do some shopping for fall decor at one of my favorite stores, which is at home. Along with lots of fall decor, At Home had also stocked their shelves with plenty of Halloween decor. But on this day, I stayed on task, only purchasing home decor pieces that I like, as well as a few fall decor items. I currently use a lot of black and beige vases when decorating, but for fall, would like to change it up a bit, with some natural rattan vases, and At Home had plenty to choose from, starting from $19.99 to $29.99. And along with rattan vases, I'm also looking for some brown and terracotta vases, and At Home on this day had them priced between $29.99 and $79.99. I especially like this dupe of the Joshua vase by Pottery Barn, but rattan in appearance versus ceramic. And along with the natural color, they also had a few that were darker as well as lighter in color. I wasn't shopping for lamps on this day, but I thought this blue one was really pretty. Also, these faux marble bookends looked real and in my opinion were priced well, between $12.99 to $14.99. By the way, this almost solid white one looked very real and was much heavier than the previous one. I also wasn't shopping for bowl fillers, which were priced at $4.99 each and were made of a wood material and what looked like faux stones. And speaking of faux marble and travertine pieces, At Home had plenty to choose from. I especially like the candle holders, as well as the scalloped travertine trinket bowl and white marble bowl with ribbed edges. I also found additional multicolored ceramic vases that were similar in color, but in 3 different shapes, priced between $34.99 and $79.99. And I found the natural bowl with handle that's very popular at the moment and priced at $16.99, but unfortunately, it was damaged. And after checking out all of their vases, bowls, and candle holders, I wandered over to their floral aisle and was pleasantly surprised at the color choices and styles. I also liked their Halloween wall art as well as some of their outdoor rugs for fall. They only had a few of these faux pumpkins on the shelves on this day, but based on what I saw, they were priced similar to those at Hobby Lobby. I especially liked the off-white pumpkin and the larger one that, in my opinion, was the exact same size and shape to the one sold at Hobby Lobby. But Hobby Lobby does have 50% off sales occasionally, so you may be able to find these at a lower price there. Along with our usual grocery items from Walmart, I'm also shopping for some recipe items needed for the cucumber, tomato, and avocado salad I plan to prepare for tomorrow. And after grabbing a few other household staples and checking out their new home decor, we loaded up the truck and headed to Sam's. Considering I just had lab work done a few hours prior to this moment, I was trying not to overdo it. But at Sam's, we really needed to restock the boys' favorite appetizers, as well as our usual household items. I did lift a lot of items and paid the price for my stubbornness later, because as we made our way back to the car, I became a little lightheaded. It was a blessing that hubby wanted to come along with me, because I don't think I would have been able to load the items by myself and arrive home safely. Being the true gentleman that he is, hubby loaded up the truck by himself and checked on me periodically as we made our way home. After a few ounces of juice, I felt much better, but decided I'll only restock and organize a few items while the boys completed the rest. Hubby plans to place chicken, steak burgers, asparagus, and onions on the grill for dinner, so as we unloaded, restocked, and organized the groceries in the pantry and fridge, he prepared the grill, and as usual, everything was absolutely delicious. Hey guys, welcome back to Sissy Spaces, and thanks for being here. In today's Deep Clean with me, we're deep cleaning our second owner suite, which is located upstairs and is rented by our oldest until he can afford his own place. And as you can see, I'm starting by deep cleaning the walls and furniture and eventually the doors and floors in this bedroom, and we'll do the same in the ensuite bathroom and walk-in closet. Along with lots of deep cleaning, I'm also sharing some laundry motivation and my newest favorite decor piece that I'm sure you're gonna love. So I hope you enjoyed today's deep clean with me, and it motivates you to do some deep cleaning and loads of laundry of your own. And as always, if you enjoyed today's video, please remember to like, subscribe if you're new, comment, and share. Once per month, I like to deep clean the boys' bedrooms, bathrooms, and walk-in closets because although they do keep these rooms tidy, deep cleaning the walls, windows, doors, and floors is rarely done. I also like deep cleaning their bedrooms, bathrooms, and walk-in closets to see if any maintenance is required. For example, before the roof replacement, we had a leak in this bedroom ceiling, and I wasn't made aware of it until I discovered it while deep cleaning. And I've also found while deep cleaning clogged sinks in the bathrooms and non-functional lights in the walk-in closets. So although they do a great job of tidying their bedrooms, bathrooms, and walk-in closets, monthly deep cleaning is required. A little over a year and a half ago, we had all the walls within our home painted using the Behr Dynasty Ultra Pure White flat paint. So to keep them looking bright at least twice per year, I use this Swiffer mop with a dry sweeping cloth to clean them. I also dry mop the walls and moldings within our home to keep allergens like dust at bay and prevent the buildup of cobwebs. And sometimes I use the Zep foaming wall cleaner to remove any scuffs or stains seen. This is a good example of why I dry mop and dust the boys' rooms monthly, because in addition to keeping the rooms clean and allergen-free, dusting helps keep away pests, which like to hide in dark spaces like attics, basements, and closets. It's true you can't eliminate all the dust within your home, but frequent dusting does help. Along with dusting and dry mopping, I also vacuum regularly, using the iRobots like this one or a handheld vacuum. I still haven't invested in a wet dry mop and may do so one day, but for now, I like using the Swiffer wet mop, which works just as well. Now that his bedroom walls, doors, furniture, and floors are dust-free, we'll quickly dust his vanity cabinet and organize the contents before disposing of the trash. I also plan to clean and organize the other cabinet, but will do so later in the video. And although not shown, I did sweep the floors in his bedroom using the Swiffer sweeper in addition to the iRobot, because on occasion, the iRobot misses spots due to a low battery or a full bin. In last week's DIY patio and garden refresh, I dropped and broke my phone screen in which I used to record these videos, and a few days later had the screen replaced. Since then, unfortunately, I noticed a difference in the lighting when recording, so I do apologize if on occasion the lighting is off and will do my best to have it fixed before my next video. Also, the iRobot did remove most of the dirt and debris from these floors because, as you just saw, the Swiffer sweeping cloth was not as dirty as the Swiffer duster. Before continuing to deep clean, I want to thank Real Lead for sponsoring a part of today's video. They sent me their 7-foot olive tree wood pot, and it has quickly become my newest favorite decor item. It was packaged well, which allowed the real heavy-duty ceramic pot to arrive in one piece. Also, it was easy to unbox and assemble, as the trunk of the tree and 4 branches were clearly labeled, and easy-to-follow instructions were also included. As you can see, the tree trunk is labeled and coincides with the branches as to where they should be placed. And as I removed the protective cover from the branches, I was pleasantly surprised at how realistic they looked. The vibrant colors of the stems and olives, in my opinion, enhances the realism of this silk tree. Also, the stems are wired, which means they're easy to bend, separate, and adjust. As mentioned earlier, the label on the trunk coincides with the label on these branches, and when assembling, you should align and insert the arrow on the branches according to the label on the upper and lower parts of the tree trunk, keeping the upper and lower parts of the label on the same side. Also, remember to remove the protective caps off the wire of the trunk before assembling. By the way, Real Lead does offer a 6-foot potted version, which is just as realistic, but without the white ceramic pot. After assembling, Real Lead does suggest you adjust the branches and leaves to achieve your desired fullness. By the way, the ceramic pot is 10 inches in height with an 11-inch diameter, and the total weight of this 7-foot artificial olive tree is 28 pounds. And once done adjusting the leaves and branches, the hardest part was deciding where to put it, considering I only had the one. I've always wanted an artificial tree for this family room, so of course I had to place it here first. I had to remove the leather chair so it could sit in this corner, and of course it fit beautifully. I also wanted to see how it would look in the opposite corner next to the console table, but after doing so, realized it looks a lot better over here. I then decided to see how it would look in the dining room and on the stairs. And no matter where I put it, this 7-foot artificial olive tree by Real Lead complemented every space. By the way, July 8th through the 11th is Amazon's Prime Day sale, and of course I will be taking advantage of it in order to get at least 2 more of these artificial trees. And as a reminder, this 7-foot olive tree wood pot requires no sunlight, no watering, no pruning, and no fertilizing. Only dusting as needed. So if you're looking for a fairly lifelike tree to decorate any space, I highly suggest this 7-foot artificial olive tree wood pot by Real Lead. At one point, I did forget that I needed to finish cleaning our oldest bedroom. by deep cleaning his furniture and making the bed. Usually I would clean his furniture using a cleaning product such as the Pledge Expert Care Wood Oil, but chose today to use water on a clean dry microfiber cloth instead. And to be honest, most of the time that's all you really need. With this intricate design, this bedroom furniture does take a lot of time and patience to clean. I have tried using Q-tips in between the grooves in order to remove the caked on dust, but while doing so, I also remove some of the varnish. So now I take my time by dusting the different pieces first, then wiping them down by hand using a damp microfiber cloth or a dry one with the Pledge Expert Care Wood Oil. I have considered removing the stain off his furniture and applying a clear varnish, but decided to hold off until other smaller projects are completed. Don't get me wrong, I do like the color of these furniture pieces, but similar to the table in our kitchen, it will need to be refinished eventually. And if you've ever refinished furniture, it's very difficult and often impossible to match the original stain. If you've watched any of my other videos, you've noticed throughout my home are traditional raised panel cabinets and furniture pieces. These type of cabinets do take longer to clean, but the solid wood construction of them means they're less likely to warp or crack over time, and in my opinion are timeless. But whenever I clean them, I often wish I had chosen the flat panel doors instead. Now that I think of it, I did forget to clean the interior of these vanity drawers along with cleaning the window. But I figured our oldest is off this weekend, so he can clean those areas instead. I also informed him to clean the ceiling fan in his bedroom as well as mop the floor. By the way, earlier today, I placed this first set of sheets in the wash and just heard the jingle on the LG washer, which means they're ready to go on the dryer. But first I want to finish cleaning his vanity cabinets and doors, as well as place his second set of fresh clean sheets on his bed. And by the look of this space, you can tell it hasn't been cleaned in a while. This is a split king Tempur-Pedic bed with an adjustable base, and I like raising the foot of the bed, which allows for easier placement of the fitted sheets. This Tempur-Pedic bed also comes with a massage feature, which transmits vibrations from the base throughout the mattress. And along with the ability to adjust the head and foot of the bed, you can also adjust the lumbar as well. We have had quite a few new subscribers since my last introduction, so if you're new to the channel, please introduce yourself in the comments. But I'll go first. My friends call me Charlene, but my family call me Sissy, thus the channel name. I live outside of Atlanta with my hubby of 33 years, our 2 young adult sons, and our fur baby Max. I enjoy creating all cleaning, decorating, and homemaking videos, and give you tips and routines on how I maintain a clean and tidy home. So again, introduce yourself in the comments because I would love to hear from you, and I always respond. Now that his bed has been made, we can remove his second set of sheets from the wash and place them in the dryer. Whenever I remove items from the washer, I always try to remember to shake them first, which is known for reducing the amount of drying time needed and decreases wrinkles. I especially like using the shake method when removing sheets because sheets have the habit of clumping together or getting intertwined with other items. So using the shake method before placing them in the dryer ensures all items tumble better and move more freely when drying. After washing my last load for the day, I like prepping my LG front load washer for tomorrow by drying out the soap dispenser slot, door to the washer, and rubber gasket around the drum. I also leave the door of the washer slightly ajar overnight, which aids in drying out any residual moisture. Since I started doing this several years ago, I've not had any mold or mildew issues, which leads to musty odors. Prior to removing the sheets from the washer, I did spray down the sinks with my vinegar mixture, which consists of cleaning vinegar, water, and Dawn dish detergent. And along with spraying down the sinks, I also sprayed my vinegar mixture in the shower and toilet as well. I found over time, by letting cleaning products sit for a little while on a surface before removing it, is necessary because it gives the cleaning product time to work. Also, when you give your cleaning products time to work, less scrubbing is required, and it reduces the number of applications needed. These small round toothpaste holders are the perfect size for this vanity. They're also a simple way to store your toothbrush while allowing them to stand upright to air dry. They're made of a ceramic material and, as you can see, are easy to clean. According to the American Dental Association, the proper way to store your toothbrush is to place it in a toothbrush holder or something similar that holds the toothbrush upright to air dry. And you should never place caps or other containers on top of your toothbrush, as this promotes bacterial growth. This side of the vanity is rarely used, but I still like to clean it to remove any dust particles or debris seen. And similar to the previous side, we'll use the spray weight foaming glass cleaner with a paper towel to clean the mirror and a damp microfiber cloth to clean the countertops, backsplash, and faucet. Next, we'll do a speed clean of his jacuzzi tub using this Swiffer duster. This tub is rarely used unless we have guests, because we the family are not tub people but prefer showers instead. We do on occasion use our other tub, which is located downstairs, to bathe our fur baby Max. Our oldest did inform me that he cleaned the shower while in it earlier this morning, but I still wanted to remove the streaks from the glass shower enclosures, as well as clean the handheld shower head. I also noticed some hard water stains at the bottom of the shower door and dirt and debris on the shower pan. So although he cleaned it, giving it a deep clean was needed. By the way, my vinegar mixture I mentioned earlier does a great job of removing hard water stains. But if the hard water stains have been there a while, you may also want to try our commercial hard water stain remover, which works just as well. Today is not towel wash day, so I'll only tidy the ones that are already here because they were washed 3 days ago. For those that are new to the channel, I wash towels on Thursdays, sheets on Fridays, and colors, darks, and whites the remaining days of the week. I also wash 1 full load per day, in which for years has worked for my family. To clean this toilet, I use Clorox wipes to clean the exterior and my vinegar mixture to clean the interior. This is a taller than average height toilet with an elongated seat and concealed trapway. And because of the concealed trapway, it's easier to clean. Our home does use a septic system, so it's important that we use septic safe cleaners whenever we clean the toilet. And my vinegar mixture is septic safe. Our oldest also said he cleaned the toilet, and after a closer look, you can tell he did a surface clean, but a deep clean was still needed. Also, his toilet brush holder has drainage holes, which allows the brush to air dry, so there is not a need to lay the toilet brush across the toilet seat to air dry like the others. The iRobot did a good job of cleaning the floors in his bedroom and walk-in closet, but I still wanted to sweep his bathroom just in case. I chose to sweep his bathroom versus vacuum because I'll also use the broom to remove the dirt and debris seen off the baseboards, in the corners, and off the trim located at the bottom of his vanity. Pleasantly surprised at how well the iRobot did cleaning these floors, and was curious as to just how much dirt and debris was in the iRobot's dustbin. So once done sweeping these floors, we'll check it out as well as clean it. Also, I just heard the jingle on the LG dryer, which means his sheets are dry and ready to be folded and stored away. Instead of folding his sheets right away, I wanted to see how our new decor piece would look in this bedroom, which is me and hubby's, as well as our oldest bedroom, which was the bedroom we deep cleaned earlier. And as you can see, no matter where I placed this 7-foot artificial olive tree wood pot, it complemented every space. So instead of needing 2 more of these trees, I think 3 would be enough. And my plan is to rotate them between the other rooms as I change up the decor. And of course, I had to check to see how it would look in the other corner as well. And again, I want to thank Real Lead for sponsoring a part of today's video. Believe it or not, I always look forward to folding laundry because in my opinion, it's relaxing and gives me an opportunity to watch some of my favorite shows. Recently, I started watching Ironheart on Disney+, which so far will have 6 episodes for the first season. And if you're a Marvel fan like me, you know Ironheart follows the events which occurred in the movie Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. To keep our whites clean and bright, I like adding 1/8 of a cup of the OxiClean stain remover to the tub of the washer. And sometimes, depending on the soil level, we'll also pre-treat the stain with a shout stain remover before placing it in the wash. This key ingredient, along with the Gain Moonlight Breeze scented powder detergent, works well at keeping our whites cleaner and brighter for longer. And I also prefer to use white distilled vinegar versus fabric softener, along with borax and the Gain Moonlight Breeze scented firework beads as deodorizers. Today, while folding these sheets, I'm watching the movie G20 with Viola Davis in the lead, and so far it's really good. I also enjoyed watching her in the movie The Woman King and when she portrayed a 1960s housemaid in the movie The Help. Now that our laundry's complete and we've deep cleaned his bedroom, bathroom, and walk-in closet, we'll store his second set of sheets in his bathroom and call it a day. If you made it this far in the video, I want to thank you for watching Sissy Spaces. And if you enjoyed today's video, please like, subscribe if you're new, comment, and share. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.